What is going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new week of college football, and we are going to do a little recap before we get into this week's picks. Chat is 5-2. I'll put up the score right here, and I am 3-4, so not too bad. I'm still hanging in there, not like NFL where I went 0-4. They had Texas -7, which they easily covered. They destroyed Michigan. Colorado +7.5. Colorado is not what they think they are, and Illinois +5.5, which they won the game, so that covered. And I went with Oregon -19. Ducks didn't do so great against Boise State, which was expected. So I was hoping for a blowout, but it was kind of expected that Boise State always gives them a tough run. Tennessee went off again, and then Kansas State. I just don't want to talk about it. But we are back, so let's try again for week 3. Me versus ChatGPT. I will post ChatGPT's picks like right here, and basically just run around what they think, why they have their picks, and why they like them. So first pick is Notre Dame versus Purdue. Purdue +10. Notre Dame is ranked number 18th and is favored against Purdue. With Notre Dame's strong start, they might cover the spread, though Purdue was expected to put up a fight, and that's all they put. So. And then they also got Penn State versus Illinois. Illinois 14.5 is their pick. Penn State has looked solid, and they are expected to win against Illinois. However, the large spread could give Illinois a chance to cover. That's all they picked. So I don't know about this ChatGPT this week. Colorado State versus Colorado. They picked Colorado -7. With Colorado's impressive start of the season, they are favored to cover the spread against Colorado State. However, Colorado State's offense, led by Justin Marshall and Torrey Horton, may push this game to be closer than expected. We know that. Colorado is not who they say they are. Like I said, they're just a one-man Travis Hunter. That's really all they have, man. And Alabama versus Wisconsin, and they picked Wisconsin +16.5. Alabama's heavy favorite, but Wisconsin has a solid defense that might keep the score within the spread. They also gave us some little things to sprinkle on. So they have sprinkles games with LSU versus Mississippi State and Washington State versus Washington, both picking the unders. Also because they could be possible rain, heavy rain. So usually when it rains, unders usually wind up covering. The unders for the game is LSU versus Mississippi State is under 48.5, and Washington State versus Washington is under 54.5. The Washington one I like a lot. So those are ChatGPT's picks. Not very much description on why they picked them. Usually they give you a bigger description if y'all haven't watched the videos. But here you go, my picks, and I like these picks a lot. No Oregon this week, so they're playing Oregon State, so I don't really like those numbers. Still think we're going to win, but we'll see. So I have Cincinnati versus Miami, Ohio. I have Cincinnati -3. Cincinnati has a better QB. And the Indiana transfer, Brendan Sorsby, 5 touchdowns, 681 yards. And Miami, Ohio's QB has thrown for 227 yards and 2 interceptions. All right, and Miami also did lose to Northwestern, who Northwestern just got their butts whooped as of right now. And last week, or Thursday, I believe. Yeah, Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. But I like Cincinnati in this one. They are playing, I believe, in Miami, Ohio. But it's just Cincinnati, Miami, Ohio. It's not that far. So I like Cincinnati. I think they're the better team. So that's why I went with Cincinnati. They're only -3 too. So also we have Florida versus Texas A&M. I think this is the game of the week. There's they're great teams, 2 good teams. They won't make the playoffs, obviously. But Florida has a 5-star freshman in DJ Lagway. 487 yards, 3 touchdowns last week in his first start. A&M's run defense is a little shaky. I think they are like almost dead last, or if not last, in the SEC. 15th, I believe. I don't know how many teams are in the SEC, but I went with Florida as they are the underdogs at +160. Yes, it is a freshman. They are going to play in Texas A&M, but DJ Lagway is a 5-star recruit for a reason, and everybody wanted DJ Lagway. Somehow, some way, Florida manipulated him and said, "Hey, come be a Gator." They stopped the team last week. DJ Lagway gets his first true test, I believe, and shines. So give me Florida plus 160. Next, I have Pitt versus West Virginia. Pitt plus 2.5. Backyard brawl. Obviously, Desmond Reed is a stud. 254 yards against Cincy last week. And then Eli Holston transferred from Alabama. He is a fish. Has come to play for over 300 yards in both games. So, I like Pittsburgh plus 2.5. They are going to West Virginia. And then give me Georgia versus Kentucky. Give me the over 44.5. Yes, Georgia is going to cover this. Kentucky is not so great, but if Kentucky shows up, I do believe that this over, as low as it is, 44.5, covers easily. Also because Carson Beck looks great. 12 to 15 receivers from Georgia had touches last week. Travis Etienne, he should be freaking one of the top picks in the draft. And then a little sleeper right here, Kentucky's quarterback, former Bulldog. He was with the backups for Stetson Bennett and Carson Beck. He wants his revenge. He's like, y'all should have started me. I'm going to show y'all why. So, I think I like the over on Georgia versus Kentucky, over 44.5. Let me know what y'all think. Are y'all riding with ChatGPT? Are y'all riding with me? Again, ChatGPT is Purdue plus 10, Illinois plus 14.5, Colorado minus 7, Wisconsin plus 16.5. And mine were Cincinnati minus 3, Florida plus 160, Pitt plus 2.5, and Georgia versus Kentucky over 44.5. Don't have nothing to sprinkle on because I'll just be sprinkling stuff on the Oregon game. But those are my picks. Y'all riding, y'all fading, y'all not doing either one of them. Y'all not gonna like, no, we're not even touching those games. Because I think this week's games are pretty good. There's a lot of rivalry games this week, rivalry week. So, see y'all next time. Check out the NFL video. Chat is whooping my ass on that one. So, let's keep it rolling. See ya.